Hello viewers, here is a newer Vornado VN. This is the model number 6303. Made in the China. Ooh, made in China. That's probably why it doesn't work. This is very disappointing. I can tell you that even turning it on. That this is not anywhere near as well made as the old ones used to be. First off, it's creaky and cheap plastic. Years ago, like I've got one right over here that we'll compare it to. If I can just get to it. Starting to clean up in here a little bit, but I still can't get everything as easily as I'd like to. Okay, so this one here, no creaky plastic noises. Creaky plastic noises. Okay, and then the other thing that bothers me about this design is it has a high gloss plastic, which of course is very easily damaged. Whereas this finish, not really going to show much damage. And then the motors and everything else, well, we'll get into that now. I believe the bearings are just about locked up on this, which unfortunately is a common trend with these newer Vornados. So let's plug this up. It's got a stinking fused plug. At least it's replaceable. I'm more bothered by this like paper. It's just ridiculous. Creak it into position. Doesn't seem. Oh, okay. It doesn't go all the way up. Ugh, it's just. Ugh, it just gives such a bad user experience. No product should sound like that as you manipulate it. It just shouldn't. Oh man, this is bad. This is really bad. It's just all plastic. Oh man. What happened, Vornado? What happened? Well, let's turn it on and see if my suspicions are correct. Yep, my suspicions were correct. The bearings are pretty much locked. So that was low. It's high. Seems to come back to life on high. Relatively well balanced. Certainly moving plenty of air. There's the medium. Also moving plenty of air. And the low. I don't think it's supposed to go quite that slow. I think it's having trouble overcoming the friction of the bearings. The spin down time is almost non-existent. So that definitely needs to be oiled. I'm not impressed. I mean, the blade is still like a pretty good pitch and everything. Plastic looks like it's very thin plastic compared to what it used to be. I am seeing that the blade is held on with a nut rather than that stupid thing that won't come off. So that's good at least. But I don't know. I'm not impressed. I guess that's kind of cool the way the logo is. But, I mean, that can be as cool as it wants if the thing doesn't make you feel any cooler because the bearings are locked up. What difference does it make? Well, we'll see if this is repairable. I'm sure it is. I suspect a good oiling will get it going again. It's going to be a pain to clean because these fins are really close together And they're not even flat, they're like indented on the left side. So this is not going to be easy. And I think unlike the older ones, this one does not come apart without tools. This has to come apart with screws. I think it's got, looks like 4 screws that it comes apart with. Oh, man, this feels like a $10 fan. And I'm sure it is a lot more than that. I don't know what this would retail for. Not even sure how old this is. It's got to be made in the last couple of years. Does it have a date code on here? I don't see one. Well, anyways, I'll search up that model number and see if I can find out when this is from. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not impressed right away, that's for sure.